Most of the managers fall into the trap of urgency addiction. They prioritize the tasks which are immediate rather than the tasks which are important. For example, they give the first priority for email, sign-in vouchers, authorizations. Therefore, they have to compensate the tasks like coaching, strategy, and market growth. The reason is admin tasks provide sense of accomplishment because they do have quick deadlines. According to Pareto principle or 80-20 principle, 80% of the manager's meaningful results come from 20% of the activities he does. Those are most probably related to strategy and people development. But I have observed some managers, 80% of their time is spent on trivial many tasks. If the manager spends majority of his time for the authorizations, actually he is not leading. These activities are bottlenecks in the process. Now the question is, why do managers do this? It's psychology. Because most of the branch managers are promoted because they are excellent in operations. When the pressure of the leadership comes for them, they retreat what they're best at, that is administrative tasks. This is the comfort zone of the competence. As per the research done by Henry Mintzberg, he identifies resource allocation is a role, but at the same time it has to be balanced with interpersonal relationships. Managers often fail when they play the roles of disturbance handler or monitor at the expense of leadership. Handling paperwork is safe because you can't fail. But if you interact with people, their behavior is unpredictable because they are human beings. To break this cycle, I am suggesting you a new operating system. This is called 60-40 commander split. The strategy behind this principle is, rather than allowing your operational tasks to dictate you intentionally fence off your time. 60% leadership and growth. You're going to do coaching staff, visiting B2B clients, analyzing market trends, removing the obstacles of your sales team. 40% you are spending admin and operations, essential authorization, compliance, and reporting. As per the research, it has been found out the executives who block their time for the deep work as well as interacting with the people, they show high performance over the other executives. Therefore, if you want to shift from high-level clerk to a manager, you just want to implement these strategies. First of all, you have to do a time audit. Look at your calendar in the last week. What type of activities you have done? Mark it in red color, the operational activities. Mark it in green color if you have done any growth activities for your branch. If you get most of the red colors, that means your branch is at a risk. It's an alert. It's a warning light. Think about a strategic delegation. Think about 3 tasks which your subordinates can do if you train them. By delegating these 3 tasks, you can free up your time and you can spend that time for the strategic activities. Then you have to consider the voucher hour. Most of the managers spend their time period all day signing the documents and the vouchers. Allocate a specific time period. For example, you can allocate 30 minutes time period for 2 times in the day. One is in the morning 10 o'clock, other one is 4 o'clock. Now, this prevents the task switching and your brain can come to the growth mode. Transition to a leader is a choice. So every time you do a task of an administrative clerk, you effectively cost in your company thousands of dollars. Therefore, this is the time for you to reclaim your status as a leader.